Hi, my name is Paul, and I'm going to give you a tour of the Anthem of the Seas. This is one of Royal Caribbean's Quantum class ships, and I cannot wait to show you around. Please stay tuned, and if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Let's check it out. First up on the tour is the Vitality Fitness Center. This is your standard gym with all different types of calisthenics, machines, weights, all different types of things to keep you healthy and fit while on your vacation. And they do have towels here for you to wipe yourself off with, and also the machines as well as water. And then here on the 15th deck is the Vitality Spa and Salon. It is on the deck below the gym, so let's head on in and take a look. So there is a check-in desk that you would go to and check in for your or make an appointment. Once you do that, you are greeted by shelves that have products that you can purchase. And they also do have acupuncture as well, and then a room there for the acupuncture. You can also get your nails done, your hair done, and they have saunas, massage rooms, changing rooms, everything that a normal spa would need. Vitality really is one of the best bang for your buck items that you can get while on a cruise. And I would highly recommend the massage if you have the opportunity to come and check it out. Thermal suite is also an option that you can book here. It's a great feature that is a must-do on every trip. And heading down one deck brings us down to deck 14, which is the solarium. This is an adults-only section that is 18 plus. They do have the solarium bistro here that is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the hours are very specific, so you want to make sure that you come so you don't miss it. But great options for food. Also located in the solarium is the Sunshine Bar. It is your standard bar that you can come and pick up drinks, but you don't need to venture too far out from the solarium. You can come and grab a drink. They do have pools on different levels. They have hot tubs, plenty of loungers, plenty of day beds, showers as well, and even a nice little fancy swing. And then off to both sides of the hot tubs, there is an exit door that you can use to come out to the very front of the ship. This is a open public space viewing area where you can come and take in the views throughout the day and night. As you can see, it is extremely foggy, but this is a nice viewing area to come and take in the sights. And then exiting the solarium, you have the restrooms here. Female is on this side and the male is on the other side, as well as the towel station. The towel station does require you to use your room key to check out your towels. And then when you are returning them, you need to scan your card back and return them. If you don't, you will be charged. And it is $25 per towel that you will be charged for not returning it at the end of your cruise. And here you have the indoor pool area. It does have retractable roofs, and it does have a small little splash area where little ones with diapers can come in and play and not. And life vests of all sizes are offered for your children. And on each side of the hot tub is the showers. It is encouraged to shower before and after entering and exiting the pools and hot tubs. And one of my favorite areas on the ship is the pool bar. Here you can come and grab a drink without having to run outside or to another floor. You're sitting here watching your children swim and play. You can come over here and one of the many bartenders will come and help you. It is always fully staffed and waits are always extremely low. And then right off to the side of the pool bar is the lifeguard station. In addition to keeping your family safe, they are also here in case there is an injury. If someone slips and falls and bumps their head, they have ice packs, they have Band-Aids. It's essentially a first aid kit to go. But this is here on the indoor pool area space. And like I mentioned before, this does have a retractable roof on both sides. So if it is a nice day, they will open up the roofs and you can take in the nice warm weather. Next up on the tour, we are at the Seaplex on deck 15. There is a number of activities that children can do while they're here at the Seaplex. They have bumper cars, they do laser tag, and there's also activities for children as well, where they can do little races, cornhole, play basketball, even dodgeball. We do also have foosball and, like I mentioned, cornhole. Plenty of areas to come and take a seat and watch your children or grandchildren play. They do have the Seaplex Doghouse. This is included in food. It is open from 11:30 to 5, and you can pick your own specific burger or sausage with sides, and then you can also add your own condiments here. They do have the standard mayonnaise, ketchup, and sweet relish, and mustard in the back. You will also find a soda machine here that can be used with your refillable mug if you do get the refreshment package. Today they're currently offering snacks, so they do have popcorn and cotton candy. And then here in the corner is the desk where you would come to check out basketballs, controllers, cornhole bags, all different types of things that would require play. You need to come over here and check out your item and write your name and number down. They do have ping pong tables here as well, so you can spend time with family and friends and take in a game. They do also have Xbox up here as well, 8 TVs in total. You can go down to the desk and check out a controller for 30 minutes. Kids are currently up here playing Fortnite, hanging out. I just love the views from up here. They do have some air hockey tables up here as well. Showed you before a couple of the foosball tables, but yeah, they have a couple of air hockey tables up here. And then within the Seaplex, right off to the side, is the arcade. This is an extra cost, but it is something that you should budget for your children. They do have skee-ball here, different types of racing games, games that you can actually win prizes, stuffies, all different types of claw machines, and some other fun games where you can build up tickets. If you don't have any luck finding ducks throughout the ship, you can come over here and try to win one with the claw. Each game averages about $2 each. Now you've entered the Suite Deck Lounge. This is for Suite Deck guests that have access to this top deck. This is a nice lounge space where you can come up here and relax and take in the views and take in the sights and sounds. It does have a shower here and more chairs up there. So these bump outs are the second floor of the Seaplex, but it offers some amazing views while you're up there. So there is an exit off the Seaplex that brings you right outside to the check-in room for the rock climbing wall, flow rider, and iFly. So the rock climbing wall is out on this deck as well. They have different sections to climb from based on your skill level. So they do have two separate check-in entrances, one for flow rider and then one for ripcord by iFly. So reservations open up 6 p.m. The previous day. So if I am looking to book for tomorrow, I would need to book it at 6 p.m. today. And it is free, and it's first come, first serve. And out on this deck, they do also have the track. There's one lane for walking and one lane for jogging. And then up here we have the North Star Bar. This is also a personal favorite of mine, to come up, get a drink, and take in the weather and views. They do have a VIP seating area here. You would just need to see the North Star Bar for reservation details, but you would have prime seating in comfortable cushioned couch lounges. And then right off to the side of the North Star Bar is the check-in for the North Star. It would be right here in this corner, and this would be the entrance to North Star here. I do want to point out that the North Star is elevator accessible, so they do have an elevator that you could load up in here to take to the top floor to access the North Star. One thing I do want to point out that the North Star does require children to be at least 42 inches in height in order to ride. So if they're under 42, they cannot ride, no exceptions. And then moving down a deck to deck 14, you do have the outdoor pool. They have a special little waiting area for little ones in diapers. They have a small pool in here, and then they do have a whirlpool as well. The whirlpool is exactly as it sounds. It is a whirlpool that rotates round and round. Children seem to enjoy it. And only restriction is no jumping or diving, and no children with diapers. And then right off to the side of the whirlpool is Johnny Rockets. This is an additional cost, but they do have a variety of food like burgers, hot dogs, chicken tenders, and fries of all different varieties. But this is an actual added cost. Definitely worth it if you've never had Johnny Rockets before. And then this is the main outdoor pool that we showed before. It is 5 feet deep, and there is a waiting area here where parents and grandparents can sit here on the edge, watch their children swim, and you do always have a lifeguard on hand. They do also have the Sky Bar here as well. It is always fully staffed and ready to serve up your favorite drinks while you hang out poolside. And this outdoor pool deck does have 2 hot tubs, one on each side of the Sky Bar. And then right behind the hot tub is your soft serve ice cream station. This is where you would come to get your chocolate vanilla or chocolate vanilla twist, and they will gladly work the machine and serve up the cone for you. And then on the other side of the other hot tub by the pool is the smoking station. Here, guests are encouraged to come smoke, and you do have some designated seating here, as well as ashtrays as well. Do want to point out that this pool is equipped with swim vests as well, and again, these are complimentary to your children. And then going from the outdoor pool inside on the 14th floor is the Windjammer. The Windjammer is centrally located here on the aft of the ship, right in the center, and can be accessed on both sides. The Windjammer is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so you want to come packed and prepared with patience. They do have salad bars, fruit bars, and all different types of charcuterie and soup and bread, and then your main dining items like your roast beef and your chicken and your mashed potatoes, pot pies, rice, all different types of ethnic food. And for your picky eaters, they do have macaroni and cheese, chicken tenders, hot dogs, and burgers, as well as a station to load up your burgers with. They do also have multiple dessert sections here on the Windjammer with all different types of variety of desserts. So coffee, water, and juices and teas are complimentary, but if you're looking for something a little more, They do have a bar here with multiple wait staff going around the room looking to see if you're interested in getting a drink, and they'll gladly grab that for you. And they have multiple soda stations here as well, where you can use your refillable mug to get a soda. And one space that very little people know about is this back deck off of the exit of the Windjammer. So there's multiple tables out here where you can come and eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner and take in the nice weather and the views. When entering the Windjammer, don't forget to wash your hands. A little washy-washy, as they like to call it. And right off the exit of the Windjammer is the living room. This is a hangout area for teens, ages 12 through 17. It is under specific hours, so open from 2 to 5, and then open again from 8 p.m. till about midnight. Living room has foosball tables, couches, lounges, reading nooks, TV, video games, everything that your teenager would need to spend some time away from mom and dad. And then on the other side of Windjammer is Coastal Kitchen. Coastal Kitchen is for suite guests, and this is a service that is added. You could included. You can come in here for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They do have hors d'oeuvres, but this is a nice space to come and grab a quick bite to eat. And in the aft of the ship on deck 13, they do have the conference center. Let's head on inside. The conference center is set up in a classroom style. There are no tables, but there are plenty of chairs. So if someone is looking to make a presentation to a travel agency, a corporate function, anything of that kind, this would be the space that you can come and book. And it has some pretty amazing views. And I do want to point out, right outside of the conference center, there are bathrooms. So although the hallway is all bedrooms, cabins, you have bathrooms right outside. And they do have conference centers in a little smaller size with a smaller setting. So if you're looking to set that up, you can do that in here as well. Next up on the tour is the Adventure Ocean Kids Club. So we'll give you a quick tour of that now. So this is the Kids Club for ages 9 to 11. As soon as you walk in, you will check them in here at the desk, and then they come in through the gate to wash their hands. They can put their shoes in the cubbies. And then there's lounges, lounge space here to sit down, books, games, and then there's foosball, and then video games is here as well. So you've got a Nintendo Switch hooked up there, Xbox there, and nothing else there. But they do play games here, group activities. Gaga Ball is one of them, and the kids absolutely love it. So again, this is the room for children 9 to 11. So this is the room for the children 6 to 8. As soon as you come in here, you will check them in. You will need to come and register them on the first day. And there's tons of activities for them to do in here. There's a TV where they can watch movies, lounge space here, tables to do arts and crafts, and then video games here in the corner as well. We have Xbox and the Nintendo Switch. A lot of the games are multiplayer. So again, cubbies here for shoes. They do wash their hands when they come in, and tons of activities like Gaga Ball and other group activities that they can play here in the center of the room. And here is the Adventure Science Lab. They do specific activities here. It's a nice little space where sometimes they do different experiments. We have microscopes here and volcanoes off in the corner over there. But this is group setting with all age groups being encouraged to come in here to do their experiments. This is the room for ages 3 to 5. they have the check-in desk as soon as you walk in, and then the TV there for movie night. And then here they have the play kitchens. There is a slide that they access up here through the stairs and come in here. But it's a nice little space. And again, this is for children ages 3 to 5. When they do come in, there is cubbies there to store their shoes, and they are encouraged to wash their hands. So this is the 0 to 2 section. This is the nursery. So if you do check your child in, they will have their own crib with obviously sheets on them, and TV will play like sound noises like the ocean or rain to help them get to sleep. But it's a nice little space where you can check your little ones in and go catch a show or grab a drink. All right, so this is the Kids Club for children 0 to 2. We did just show you the nursery where they would sleep, but here they have a little play area with some rocking chairs and TV where they have playtime. But it's a nice little space where you can check children in, newborn to 2 years of age. And here is the open play. It's open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Nice little space here where you can have your kids come and play. Tons of toys and activities and things for them to do. A little slide there as well, but really fun. And there are stairs here that will take you upstairs to the Big Boys Kids Clubs. Decks 6 through 10 don't have anything but staterooms. All right, we've moved our way down to deck 5. We will be checking out 270, shore excursions, bionic bar, and a lot of the other offerings that they have here on the ship. So on embarkation and disembarkation day, you will be coming up through there, and then this is the entrance where you would be coming onto the ship and scan in. As soon as you walk in, you do have the art gallery here, which is currently being set up, but it is off to the left-hand side. Moving down to the right is Wonderland, and we're going to go check that out now. So Wonderland is an Alice in Wonderland themed restaurant. It is very eclectic, many different out of the ordinary offerings cooked and displayed and presented in a much different way. It is a dining experience, and they do have offerings here for the children as well. It's a really beautiful space, designed really nicely. In order to see the menu, you will need to paint the menu with a brush and water, and it'll display itself, and then you can see what you want to order. And then right across from the art gallery and Wonderland is the shore excursion desk. Here you can come and book your excursions, although it is encouraged to book them as soon as they become available. As soon as you book the cruise, you do have access to go and book the excursions, and they do book up really quickly. But if there are any last minute openings, you would come here to reserve them. And then for the shore excursion, there is someone here staffing the desk from 10 a.m. to noon, and then from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It does change from day to day, so you do want to check this out to see when they'll be here. And working our way down from the shore excursion desk is the bionic bar. For anyone that's never seen this before, this is a one-of-a-kind bartender. You just go to the computer, you place your order, and then they will actually make your cocktail for you and serve it over there, and then they'll let you know how long it'll be until your drink is done, and then when your drink is ready, it'll let you know that as well. Hard to tell in the mirror, but you can see the distinction of the numbers and everything in there. Off to the side of Bionic Bar, they do have a big screen TV. Whether you're looking to catch a tennis match, golf event, or Euro Cup, you could come here and check it out. And then right off the side of Bionic Bar is Azumi. This is another specialty restaurant option with sushi and other Asian influenced food. Extremely worth the extra cost. And making our way down from Azumi is the Schooner Bar. So we're gonna head in this way and then turn off to the right hand side. So the Schooner Bar is here. They do have a bar as well as a piano. The performer does perform, I believe, nightly. You do want to come and get a good seat. Do encourage you to sit at the piano. Some great interactions with the performer. And then right across from Schooner Bar is Focus. This is the photo gallery, so any of the photos that you've taken while on board, you can come here to purchase individual or package. And they do also offer different types of camera options as well. They do have different types of instant cameras for kids, and then they do have albums that you can buy or picture frames that you can purchase as well, and then also GoPro accessories as well. Good to know they do also have the SD cards here, so if you do run out of storage, you could come and grab one. It looks like they do have 3 different sizes, 16, 64, and 128 gigabytes. And then right off to the side of Schooner Bar is Chops Grill. This specialty dining is an added cost, but in my opinion, it is absolutely necessary on every Royal Caribbean cruise that you do. Food in here is fantastic, and the service is impeccable. And then right off from Focus is the Royal Theatre. Royal Theatre is 2 stories high, so you could come take seats from the top floor or the bottom. Right off the Royal Theatre, they do have an exterior balcony here, open to the public, weather pending, where you can come in and take a walk around midship. It is blocked off by the lifeboats, but there is the opportunity to walk all the way around the ship. So Schooner Bar and Focus and the Royal Theatre was down on that end. And we are working our way now back to the other end of the ship to go check out 270. And then heading from the Royal Esplanade to 270, you do have some additional shopping in here. We have a high-end watch store here, and then the jewelry store is here, as well as the designer bags. They do have a variety of Louis Vuitton bags, wallets, clutches, anything that your wife or girlfriend may need while vacationing. And then across from that is Jamie's Italian by Jamie Oliver. This is another specialty dining that is an added cost, which is a fantastic restaurant to come eat at with some pretty good views, if you ask me. And then continuing the tour, we have Vintages. Here you will see some wine tastings, liquor tastings. You can actually come here and get a nice glass of wine. You can come relax and play some cards. It's a very nice, comfortable setting. Really nicely decorated. And making our way back to 270, our first stop is Next Cruise. Here you can book your next vacation. It is a $200 deposit per cabin, and they do have different types of offers where you can get up to $600 off your cruise or up to $600 of onboard credit. That does vary by the length of cruise, so the longer the cruise, the more you'll get. 10-day cruise is where you'll typically see the $600 savings. And then off to the side is the cafe at 270. They do have hot sandwiches and paninis, fresh fruit, cold sandwiches, wraps, soups, salad bar, and this is one of the 2 Starbucks locations here where you can get your hot or iced coffees. They do also offer sparkling water and Red Bulls as well. You will also find your drink stations here for your juices, your coffee, and your tea. And then making our way into 270, we have 2 floors of seating where you can come and take in the views and the shows, music. They have a dance party here almost every night. Looks like we have a band getting set up right now, Caribbean Vibes, play some music. A lot of people sitting here to get ready, to listen, and enjoy the views. 270 is named after the 270 degrees of windows on the aft or the back of the ship. This is a fantastic venue and an inspiration, in my opinion, for what they did on Icon. And then off to the side of the stage, they do have the bar. This is a full-service bar with drinks, wines, and beer. And behind the bar are a stairwell that will take you up to the 2nd floor, where you can come and get some views. If you're looking to play bingo, you can sit up here and play. And then working your way down this way is the library. This is a nice area to come and read. They do have computers here. You can log in. You can check out a book, play checkers, or chess, or dominoes, any kind of puzzles with friends and family. And on this floor, they have Picture This, which is the photography studio where you can come with loved ones and take some professionally done photos in a studio setting. And moving on with the tour, we are going to be moving down to Deck 3, the Royal Esplanade. As soon as you walk down the stairs from the 5th deck, you have guest services here on the side. There are multiple desks available to come and speak to someone. I did have to come in here to speak with someone yesterday, and line was probably just as long, and I waited no more than about 5 minutes. And right off from guest services is the 2 main dining restaurants. You have American Icon on the left-hand side and Silk on the right-hand side. This is where you will have your main dining with the same table, with the same wait staff each day. If you do have My Time Dining, this is where you would come and get a reservation to come in and get your dinner. But this is the restaurant American Icon. That's actually our table right there. Tons of availability. So if you do have My Time Dining, there is a chance that you may have to wait, but for the most part, it's pretty open. And then making our way across is Silk. This is the other side of the main dining. The design is a little different, but the menu will be the same. And as soon as you make your way from the main dining into the Royal Esplanade, you are met by the entrance to Boleros. This is a Spanish-themed space where they have anything from live music to dancing to karaoke. Next door to Boleros is Starbucks. Here you can come and grab your hot or iced coffee and a dessert or a treat or a drink. They do offer different types of sales, different items in the middle of the ship, and the items do change a couple times a week. But you can get anything from jewelry to watches to t-shirts to cigarettes. And off to the side, they do have a duty-free shop here where you can buy your spirits. You are not allowed to bring it back to the room. you would need to check it, and they will give it to you before you take off. Here you would also find any kind of snacks, and also any kind of other items that you may have forgot or just ran out of, from tanning lotion to shampoo and conditioner to different types of pain medication, right down to diapers and women's products. And then connected, they do have a Royal Caribbean store here. You can get sweatshirts, t-shirts, sweatpants, coffee mugs, or your replica ships, which is something I always get, and lanyards as well. They do have other small items like stuffies and toys and things of that nature. And then right next door is Cafe Promenade. Here you can get your coffee, your tea, and then they also do have complimentary desserts and sandwiches here as well. You just come right up, tell them what you need, and they'll give it to you. And next door is Sorrento's. In addition to having soda stations here for your refillable mug, they do also offer complimentary pizza. There's typically 3 flavors each day: cheese, pepperoni, and a specialty. And then right off to the side is Brass and Bach Pub. This is another bar option with live entertainment. They do also have a very small food menu as well. That is an extra cost, but you do have the time. Get the nachos. And then right off the bar is Regalia Jewelry. Here you'll find some high-end jewelry, all different types of necklaces, bracelets, rings, earrings, you name it. And the staff is absolutely fantastic. Hello. So if you are looking for anything for you or your spouse, make sure you come in here. Service is second to none. And then right next door is Prince and Green. This is another Royal Caribbean shop geared more towards the destination you are traveling to. So here you will see a lot of Scandinavia, Norway, Baltic Sea, North Sea attire, because that is where this cruise ship is headed to. But they do have jewelry here, in addition to knickknacks and types of items that you can shop for. And then next door is the place where you can get your sunglasses. They have Prada, Oakley, Maui Jim, Ray-Bans, Gucci, and a style for all different types of people, as well as additional watches as well. And across from Prince and Green is the second floor of the music hall. Here you'll also find live music, as well as shows and entertainment. They do also offer pool tables up here as well. And then working your way down the hall is the Royal Theatre bottom entrance. You can come in here and catch the shows, both during the day and at night. And we are now at deck 3, the bottom floor of the music hall. We will work our way through there and out towards the casino.
Number 9 is And I Love You So Do I.
And as you continue out through the music hall, you have Casino Royale. Here you will find all your slot machines and table games. They are open during sea days, but there is a variety of games open each and every night. But like I mentioned, there's a ton of table games. This casino specifically had several roulette tables, a 3-card poker, tons of blackjack tables with all different types of minimums, and of course, craps. So here on deck 2 is the medical center. If you've had any kind of sickness or injury and need to be seen, or if you hurt yourself, you would come down here. Do offer wheelchairs if it's a serious injury, but you would just need to come over here and knock on the door, and let them know that you're here. You need to call for ahead, let them know you're coming. And guests under 18 must be accompanied by an adult. I do love here that if you come down, they actually have seasickness pills that you can take if you're not feeling well, and it is complimentary. So just open that up, go ahead and grab one, and take it back to the room. That's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We will catch you on the next one.
Thanks for watching and safe travels!